I hate this sport sometimes, man. Khamzat Chimeav has just dominated Dricus du Plessis over 5 rounds to win the middleweight world title. Prepare for one title fight a year, that's all I'm going to say. Yeah, I'm a little bit salty. Yeah, I picked Dricus to win. We're going to break this fight down round by rounds. We're going to start off with round number 1. Chimeav wins this one, obviously. I think Dricus's whole plan here was to try and gas out Chimeav via, baiting the wrestling a little bit, which is kind of what I thought he was doing in round 1 and round 2, kind of baiting the wrestling of Chimeav. He didn't really scramble enough to really cause Chimeav to gas out, which I think was his plan. Chimeav wins round number 1. He puts him in a crucifix. That's crucifix 1, by the way, because there's multiple in this fight. Puts him in a crucifix, dominates him the entire round. Borderline 10-8. I didn't think there was enough damage for 10-8. They were more just like tippy-tappy shots. I had Chimeav 10-9, round number 1. We'll move on swiftly to round number 2 before I start crashing. Round number 2. Familiar screen. Chimeav 10-9 is what I had it. This was more of the Chimeav position where he's pushed him up against the cage, backside position, kind of just kneeing him against the thigh. Very boring round, hugging him against the fence. Nothing really happened. Could have been stood up, probably Mark Goddard, after the 4th minute of Chimeav hugging Dricus against the cage. But he was pulling him down a little bit. Chimeav 10-9, no damage whatsoever this round. All control for Chimeav. Dricus, at this point, I'm thinking, okay, mate, you kind of need to step on the gas a little bit. You need to try and defend a few takedowns, which is what I thought he was going to do. Didn't defend any takedowns in round number 3. I thought this was a 10-8, in my opinion. I think this was the first 10-8 of the round. Chimeav straight into a takedown. We're back into a crucifix, and I'm pretty sure he remains in the crucifix for the entire round. But there was enough damage for a 10-8. I think he cut Dricus open inside this round as well, with a few big elbows from a crucifix position. This is Chimeav 10-8 round, but every single round was like borderline a 10-8, except for round 5, which we'll get into. Round number 4, same thing again. Chimeav fails his first takedown of the fight. Good job, Dricus. Took you 15 minutes to defend a takedown. Yeah, but Chimeav just dominates him for the entire round. Not enough for a 10-8, but pretty dominant in my opinion. Not in my opinion, it was very dominant. Good job, Chimeav. Very glad you're champion. You're going to get stripped of your title the moment you miss weight, or, pull out of 3 events back to back to back, so we get 0 middleweight title fights in a year. You're going to be more inactive than John Jones. Oh, his fan base is going to be insufferable. Anyway, we move on to round number 5. Chimeav gets his takedown straight away. Dricus starts to scramble a little bit. Chimeav gets into a takedown. Dricus, last minute of the round, reverses position. Then he pulls a fucking guillotine. This guy pulls a fucking guillotine. The amount of times I've seen fighters pull guillotines. He was doing it the entire fight. Round 1, round 2, fine, fair enough, pull a guillotine. Round 5, 2 minutes left in the round, championship fight, you're pulling a guillotine? Oh, I lost my shit, I'm going to be honest, I lost it. Mark Goddard stands him up because Chimeav's just sat in Dricus' guard doing nothing. They get back up, Dricus clocks him with a right hand. Chimeav tries taking him down. Dricus reverses into mount. He has him in mount to end the round. 1 minute left to work. Almost locks in a rear naked choke. Listen, if Dricus locked in that rear naked choke at the end of round number 5, limbs. Complete limbs. He didn't do it. I hate this sport sometimes. And this is coming off a Lerone Murphy knockout, bruv. I was dancing around my room. Way to ruin my mood, Khamzat Chimeav. Very dominant win. Very good win. 50-44. Khamzat Chimeav wins by decision. Send in the winner of Imavov versus Bahalio. I think Imavov beats him just because I don't like Chimeav. His fan base is insufferable. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.